Red Alert. Russia war threat. Ukraine put its military on high alert on Sunday in response to Russia's move to seize control of the Crimean Peninsula, and it threatened war against Moscow if the Kremlin made further incursions into Ukrainian territory as Western powers scrambled to find a response to the crisis. This is the Red Alert. This is not a threat, this is actually a declaration of war to my country, Ukraine's Prime Minister, Arseniy Yatsenyuk, said after Russia's parliament approved the deployment of troops to any part of Ukraine where Moscow deems Russians are in danger. He warned that Ukraine was on the brink of disaster and appealed to the international community to stand by Kiev.
Before markings surround Ukrainian units in Crimea, tensions boil in the West. Russia's authorization of using armed forces in Ukraine has sparked international outcry. The NATO-Ukraine Commission held a special meeting in Belgium where NATO Secretary General Anders Fogh Rasmussen condemned Russia's decision.
We call on Russia to de-escalate tensions. We call upon Russia to honor all its international commitments, to withdraw its forces to its bases, and to refrain from any interference elsewhere in Ukraine.
Back in Crimea, Russian troops have urged Ukrainian forces to disarm and support the peninsula's pro-Moscow regional authorities. Russian President Vladimir Putin has defended the approval of troops, with the Kremlin pointing out the threat of violence from ultranationalists in Ukraine. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says Russia has a lot to lose.
There could even be, ultimately, asset freezes, visa bans. There could be certainly disruption of any of the normal trade routine. There could be business drawback on investment in the country.
Ukraine's new government has called Russia's actions a declaration of war and has mobilized its military.